God has been watching you for far longer than you realize, tracing every step, every thought, every breath that rises inside your chest. He has seen the way someone in your life has spoken beautifully, acted kindly, and claimed to care, yet something in your spirit has felt unsettled, like you were hearing words that sounded sweet but did not carry the weight of truth. For weeks, maybe months, you have tried to convince yourself that you were overthinking, that your intuition was too loud, that your heart was too sensitive. But God has been whispering, softly at first, then with growing clarity, I know what you do not know. I see what you cannot see. And I am about to show you everything. Because God has never intended for you to walk in confusion. He does not delight in your uncertainty or pain. When someone in your life has hidden intentions, God does not simply sit back, He prepares the perfect moment to reveal what your eyes have missed. You may have felt torn between trust and doubt, between believing their words and sensing their contradictions. You wanted to give them grace because that is who you are, someone who loves deeply, forgives easily, and hopes sincerely. But even your kindness cannot overwrite truth. Even your patience cannot heal what someone refuses to be transparent about. And God has been waiting for the time when you are ready, truly ready, to receive what He has been wanting to show you all along. He knows how you give people the benefit of the doubt, how you hold their promises close even when their actions crack the foundation. He knows you did not want to assume the worst, because your heart is not built on suspicion but on love. But God is not exposing this person to punish you or embarrass them. He is exposing them to protect you. And protection is sometimes loud, sometimes disruptive, sometimes painful, yet always necessary. There is a truth about this person that God has seen behind the surface, beneath the smiles, below the carefully chosen words. They say they care for you, they speak like they value you. But there is a gap between their lips and their heart, between their promises and their intentions. You have felt that gap but brushed it away, telling yourself you were imagining things. But your intuition was not wrong. It was the Holy Spirit nudging you, alerting you gently, preparing you for a moment of revelation. God is not angry at you for trusting. He chose your heart because it is soft, not hardened. But He will not allow that softness to be misused. Whoever this person is, someone close, someone new, someone returning, someone pretending, God has watched their inner world, their motives, their hidden choices when no one else was looking. And the truth is this: they have not been as honest with you as they should have been. They have spoken affection, but withheld clarity. They have reassured you, but avoided alignment. They have shown interest, but concealed intention. They say they care for you, but not in the way they want you to believe. You deserve clarity. You deserve honesty. You deserve genuine intentions. And God is stepping in, not with anger, but with authority. He is about to open your eyes in a way that will make everything suddenly make sense. The mixed signals, the inconsistencies, the delays, the vague words, the sudden warmth followed by cold withdrawal, all of it will click into place like a puzzle that has been missing the centerpiece. God is not revealing this to break your heart, but to free it, because He sees you standing at a crossroads. You have been waiting for this person to define what they truly want. You have been giving them time, giving them space, giving them chances, hoping their actions will eventually match their words. But God is saying, my child, I cannot let you build your future on uncertainty. I cannot let you invest your heart where their intentions do not match your worth. I cannot let you anchor yourself to someone who has not yet anchored themselves to honesty. There is a purpose He has for your life that requires alignment, real alignment, not confusion disguised as potential. You have a destiny that cannot be held back by someone's indecision or half-truths. God is not angry with them either. He simply knows the real intentions they have been silent about. And He knows that silence has created a fog around your direction, but that fog is lifting. In the coming days, something will surface, a conversation, an action, an inconsistency, a moment of unexpected clarity, and it will reveal what God has been wanting you to see. It may come through their words. It may come through their choices. It may come through something they hide that ends up uncovered. Or it may come through your own sudden realization that you have outgrown waiting for someone who is not ready to give what God has planned for you to receive. This revelation will not be chaotic. It will not be dramatic. It will simply be undeniable. God has been preparing your heart for this. You will not collapse when the truth emerges. You will feel relieved. You will feel lighter. You will feel awakened, because deep down, you have known for a long time that something wasn't matching. And God is confirming what your heart has whispered. It is time for truth. Real truth, not polished words. Real intention, not convenient affection. Real care, not selective attention. Once the truth comes, you will understand why God delayed certain things, why He closed certain doors, why He made you hesitate at moments when your emotions wanted to run ahead. He was not blocking you. He was protecting you from stepping into something that would have drained your peace later. God is not exposing this person to shame them. He is exposing intentions because He is ready to elevate you. Once this truth is revealed, something powerful will happen inside you. You will stop romanticizing potential and start recognizing patterns. You will stop fighting your intuition and start honoring it. You will stop accepting half energy and start expecting full clarity. You will stop settling for words and start requiring consistency. God has someone for you who will not hide behind unclear intentions. Someone who will not confuse you. Someone who will not watch your soul struggle to interpret mixed messages. Someone who will not take your loyalty for granted. Someone who will not fear transparency. Someone who sees your worth fully and reflects it with actions, not empty promises. But before God brings that person, He must remove the illusion surrounding the one who pretends to care more than they truly do. when this truth arrives, you will not be angry. You will feel gratitude. Gratitude that God stepped in. Gratitude that He refused to let you be misled. Gratitude that He values you too much to let you stay blind to what someone else has been hiding, because no matter how sweet their words have been, their intentions have not matched your destiny, and God is about to show you everything. He is about to bring to light what has been concealed. He is about to lift the veil covering their real motives. He is about to reveal what you were not meant to carry blindly. You are stepping into a season where clarity will replace confusion, truth will replace guessing, and divine insight will replace emotional fog. You will see their intentions. You will understand their role. You will accept their truth. And you will move forward with strength, not broken. Not bitter. Not wounded, but wiser. Sharper. Closer to your purpose, and once the truth is revealed, God will begin aligning you with people who reflect the sincerity, loyalty, transparency, and depth that your heart has always deserved. People who speak truth without hiding intention. People who care without playing roles. People who love without hesitating. People sent, not by chance, not by emotion, not by desire, but by God Himself. The revelation about this person is not the end of anything meaningful. It is the beginning of everything God has prepared for you, because He is not just showing you their real intentions, He is showing you your real value, and once you see it, truly see it, you will never again settle for someone who says they care but hides the truth behind their heart. God is not letting you walk blindly anymore. He is lighting every step. He is exposing every false intention. He is revealing every hidden motive. And He is clearing the path before you so the right people, the right connections, the right love, the right blessings can find you without obstruction. Prepare your heart. What is coming is clarity. What follows clarity is freedom. What follows freedom is alignment, and what follows alignment is everything God promised you. There is something God needs you to understand as He prepares to reveal the truth about this person. You are not losing anything. You are being rescued. The enemy wants you to believe that clarity means loss, that truth means heartbreak, that exposure means disappointment. But God is whispering the opposite. My child, what I reveal is meant to free you, not to wound you. You are stepping into a season where God is removing illusions from your path because illusions have kept you emotionally tied to someone who could not walk with you into the future He is shaping. You have poured strength, patience, and energy into someone who has enjoyed the comfort of your presence but has not matched the depth of your intentions. They have felt seen by you, supported by you, valued by you, but they have not given you the same clarity in return. They care, but not at the level you deserve. They admire you, but not enough to treat you with full honesty. They want you, but not enough to stand in truth. God is not judging them, He sees their wounds, insecurities, and fear. But their uncertainty cannot become your limitation. God is getting ready to pull back the curtain, not to humiliate them, but to release you from a connection that has been quietly draining your emotional energy. Even when you thought you were strong, even when you pretended that everything was fine, even when you tried to brush away doubt. Your spirit has been carrying weight that was never yours to carry. Someone's mixed intentions became your heavy burden. Someone's half-truths became your confusion. Someone's inconsistency became your emotional labor. And God is saying, enough. You were not created to chase clarity. You were created to walk in certainty. You have spent nights replaying conversations, trying to decode subtle tones and gestures, trying to understand why their warmth comes and goes like shifting weather. You have given this more grace than it deserved. You have stretched your heart further than you should have needed to. You have held on to possibilities while they held on to hesitation. Yet God has watched every moment. And He is stepping in because He refuses to watch you invest your heart where someone has invested only convenience. You have outgrown being an option. God designed you to be someone's certainty, not someone's safety net. You were meant to be chosen, not kept on hold. You were meant to be honored, not toyed with. You were meant to be loved fully, not partially. And God is ready to break this cycle of emotional limbo so you can walk into a season of alignment, where your worth is recognized instantly, not debated silently. God is sending a moment that will make everything clear. A conversation that reveals truth. A slip of their words that exposes motive. A sudden change that shows what they've been avoiding. A shift in your own spirit that tells you, this is it. This is what God has been preparing me to see. It will be gentle, but undeniable. It will be subtle, but powerful. It will be simple, but awakening, and when it happens, something inside you will snap, not in pain, but in realization. You will feel the moment your heart finally understands what your intuition has known. You will feel the moment your spirit says, no more guessing. You will feel the moment God closes the door you kept trying to keep open, and then comes the healing. Then comes the release. Then comes the freedom. Because once the truth is revealed, God begins the next part of your transformation. He restores the parts of you that were slowly dimming. He lifts the heaviness from your chest. He removes the invisible tension that has been sitting in your spirit. He aligns your steps with people whose intentions will match their actions. People who will show you what real care, real consistency, and real connection looks like. God is not revealing this person's true intentions just to show you what they lack. He is revealing it to show you what you deserve. When God pulls someone out of your heart, He is making space for someone who reflects His plan, not your pain. Someone who does not fear truth. Someone who does not hide intention. Someone who sees you clearly and openly. Someone who will love you with a stability this person could not offer. You will not feel empty after the truth comes. You will feel lighter, clearer, and emotionally sharper. You will begin to see patterns you ignored, truths you overlooked, and subtle warnings you dismissed. You will finally realize how long you held on to someone who was never meant to walk the fullness of your journey. And God will whisper to your heart, "Now you understand why I waited. Now you understand why I delayed. Now you understand why I protected you." The truth will not shatter you. It will strengthen you. The truth will not break you. It will awaken you. The truth will not leave you alone. It will lead you closer to the right people. What God is bringing to light is not meant to punish, but to prepare. It is the unlocking of a door you couldn't open on your own. It is the clearing away of emotional fog so your heart can finally breathe. It is the moment you stop mistaking potential for intention. It is the moment you stop confusing affection for alignment. This is the season God shifts you from being cherished inconsistently to being valued fully, and once this truth is revealed, you will never again accept less than what God knows your heart was built for. And now, as God prepares to close this chapter, He wants you to understand the most important truth of all: this revelation is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your elevation. You are not stepping into heartbreak, you are stepping into clarity. You are not walking into loneliness, you are walking into alignment. You are not losing someone, you are gaining yourself back. For so long, you have been living with emotional tension you could not name. Something inside you has been stretched, pulled, drained, and quietly silenced. Your heart has been whispering truths your mind kept ignoring. But God has decided this ends now. He is removing the weight you've been carrying because He is preparing you for a season that requires emotional freedom, spiritual sharpness, and renewed strength. God is about to reveal what this person has kept hidden, not to hurt you, but to liberate you from a cycle that was breaking your spirit in slow motion. You were never meant to be stuck in uncertainty, waiting on someone who said all the right things but failed to show up with real action. You were never meant to be emotionally dependent on someone who fed you warmth when it was convenient and distance when it was not. You were never meant to wait endlessly for clarity from someone who wasn't even honest with themselves. God is stepping in because He knows your heart is rare. He knows your loyalty is deep. He knows your patience is sacred. And He will not allow those qualities to be wasted. After this truth comes out, you will feel something shift inside you. The confusion will fade. The longing will ease. The attachment will begin to loosen its hold. You will start to see that what you believed you needed was only blocking what God has been trying to give you. There is a blessing coming that required this separation. There is a connection forming that required this revelation. There is a destiny unfolding that required this release. For months, you have been praying for clarity, asking God for signs, pleading for direction. You asked Him to show you the truth. You asked Him to remove anyone who wasn't meant for you. You asked Him to protect your heart from deception, disappointment, and delays. And now those prayers are being answered, not in the way your emotions expected, but in the way your future needs. This truth may sting for a moment, but it will save you from a lifetime of emotional imbalance. God is showing you who this person truly is so you will not invest yourself in someone who cannot walk where He is taking you next. There are places they cannot follow, levels they cannot match, depths they cannot reach. And God refuses to let you shrink yourself just to keep them comfortable. You are stepping into a higher version of yourself, wiser, clearer, stronger, more aligned. Your spirit is rising. Your standards are rising. Your awareness is rising. God is elevating your heart so you no longer tolerate what drains you, confuses you, or undervalues you. Once the truth is revealed, you will reclaim parts of yourself you forgot existed, the parts that laugh freely, trust boldly, love confidently, and dream without fear. God is about to restore your emotional balance, renew your spiritual focus, and resurrect your inner strength, and then, when the time is right, God will send someone whose intentions are pure from the beginning. Someone who will not hide behind charm. Someone who will not speak care while withholding commitment. Someone who will not give you fragments of affection while guarding their true motives. Someone who will meet you with honesty, clarity, transparency, and depth. Someone who will match your heart, your effort, your loyalty, and your spirit. But before that person comes, God needed to unmask the one who pretended to care more than they truly did. This revelation may close a door, but it opens your life. You are being repositioned, realigned, recentered, and strengthened for something greater than what you thought you lost. God is saying, "What I am removing is not your future. What I am revealing is not your failure. What I am exposing is not your weakness. What I am preparing is beyond what you prayed for." And when the truth comes, when their real intentions are revealed, you will look back and finally understand why God intervened. Why He protected you. Why He delayed certain blessings. Why He kept your spirit restless around them. Why He whispered warnings your heart didn't want to hear at first. All of it was love. All of it was protection. All of it was preparation. You are stepping into a life where truth will guide you, clarity will empower you, and God will lead you into relationships built on honesty, purpose, and divine alignment. You will not walk into the next season confused. You will not walk with people who hide intentions. You will not walk with hearts that hesitate about you. You will walk with confidence, with peace, with discernment, with emotional freedom, and with the assurance that God removed what was unstable so He could replace it with what is divinely meant for you. The truth is coming. The revelation is near. And when it arrives, you will rise, not wounded, but awakened. Not broken, but reborn. Not empty, but overflowing with clarity, strength, and purpose. This is not the end. This is your release. This is your protection. This is your divine turning point. And God is about to lead you into a chapter where you will finally see why He never wanted you to settle for someone who only said they cared, because what He's preparing for you next will be real.